Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Wednesday with Wallpaper. Wicka, wicka. Michael Wall here. So glad that y'all joined me this morning. Hey, those who know me know that I am passionate about missions, passionate about outreach, passionate about sharing the love of Jesus. And I try to live it in my life, and I want to encourage others to do the same. And hey, missions is a big part of what we do. And to do a little plug, if you'd ever want to go on a mission trip, you can go with me in January, I think it's 15th through the 20th. It's a 5-day trip to Mexico where we sew our diapers, and we're going to be doing a trip there. So if you want to go, we have 10 slots available. It's only like $600 plus your flight. So you can do this trip for about $900 to $1,000. So if you want to go, just want to do a little plug, go to drybutts.com, dributts.com, and you can sign up, find out more information, or contact me directly to find out more about it. But I am passionate about missions. I love what it does. And I want to start with a scripture today in Matthew chapter 15, I think it is. Hold on, my page is flipped over. Matthew 14, and it's when Jesus walked on water. And what happened is, as they were leaving, the disciples went out, and then all of a sudden Jesus was walking on water, and they go out and they're terrified. And it says in verse 26, it says that it says, when the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." Like, don't be afraid. It's me. I'm here. I'm doing what I do. I do miracles, right? And then it says in 28, "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you." And then verse 29, "Come," he said, right? Awesome. Like, that's just the Lord saying, then come on. Then Peter got out of the boat and walked on water. That's where I want to stay right there, that he got out of the boat. Now, we've heard this story. I've actually talked on it a lot. And it's just a beautiful story of not only Jesus doing a miracle, but then Peter doing something. Now, but my question is, in your life, how scary is that step? Like, when you step out of the boat, I want to really focus in on that step out of the boat. When we go on mission trips, there's a few things I really want to focus on. So like, if you're my mission team, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to say, I want you to see 3 things. I want you to see. Like, when we go on a mission trip, when we go anywhere, this could be into West Virginia or Haiti or into Mexico or wherever we go. I want you to see. I want you to see the need. I want you to see the need. Look around you and see what is going on. If you ever go to our thrift store in Carrollton and hang out with us, I promise you, you will see the need. You'll see the need come through the door. I want you to identify and see the need. I want you to smell and taste the food. I want you to just experience what's going on. The second thing is, I want you to be on mission. I want you to remember what our mission is, right? And so I have to do that all the time in my mindset. I have to remember, hey, what is my purpose? Why am I on mission? So when you go with me on a mission trip, I'm always saying, hey, I want you to see, smell, taste, experience. I want you also to be on mission. Remember why we're here. Let's stay focused on the main thing. And the third thing is, I want you to discover. I want you to discover your calling. Maybe sometimes God takes you out of your element, so that then you can discover what he's called you to do. And what that takes, listen, y'all, please understand this. What that takes is for sometimes you to step out of your comfort zone so that you can see God's calling for you. So you could discover his calling. And look, it may not be on a mission trip with Michael Wall. It may be something else, whatever. I feel convicted to say this today, that we need to sometimes step out of our comfort zone, step out of where we're at, so that we can discover God's calling for us. And what I love about that is there's so much uncertainty in stepping out. Like, when Peter went to go step out of the boat, there's so much uncertainty underneath his feet, but there's certainty in his eyesight. And what I mean by that is there's uncertainty when you go to step. There's uncertainty what's going to happen below you, but there's certainty in where you're looking, and he was looking directly at Jesus. So when we step out of something, what maybe it could be something we've been doing, our jobs, it could be a direction we're going, maybe God's convicting us to go in a different way. When we step, don't look down, look forward. Look forward to who God is. Look forward to what he does. And I want you to discover your calling. Don't go through this life always wondering what would have happened if I would have followed the calling that God has for me. I'm telling you right now, God has something for you. So I want you to see the need around you. Look around and see the need. 2, I want you to remember the mission. Remember what God's called you to. Don't forget that. And then discover new things. Discover what he may be calling you to, right? He has you here, but maybe he's calling you to a different direction. Hey, look, like I said, if you want to go on mission with me, I'd love for it. I'm telling you, it's a blast. But more importantly, I want you to remember that we're always on mission as Christians. That has never changed. And that God has something for you. Remember, when you step out of the boat, don't look down, but look straight, right at Jesus. Hey, love y'all. This is Wednesday with Wallpaper. Wicka, wicka. See you next week.